Aren't we all gonna die? The water we bought is lukewarm and tastes strange. The camels are struggling.
Just bear with it a little longer, young man.
If you cross this hill, you will find Floran. Spring water rises from the stone.
Finest textiles from the east. Come closer.
Olives, fresh cheese. The best prices in Florence.
Gold from the outside meadow.
I'm lying! There are only beggars there!
Have you heard the rumors about the foreigners?
What rumors? The beggars living on the plain across the river? They say they built a temple there. That god is said to restore the lost heaven or something.
Don't talk nonsense during guard duty. You'll get yelled at. No, Captain.
Not bad. Let's talk a little more.
No, Captain.
No, go ahead and talk. It's an important matter for the castle's defense as well. Is that a human city?
Yes. It is a place protected by God, but built by the hands of people like us.
Let all who enter the castle of Florian swear to deal honestly. I swear to the God King of the town of Florian that I will trade honestly, not cheat the scales, and only make agreed-upon trades without coercion.
Stop for a moment.
Allow me, madam.
Hey, kid! How old are you?
The legend was true.
You must listen to me. If we are discovered, everything we have built will crumble.
I pity the outsiders who live on the meadow across the river.
What, Mother?
The Alliance must hold, regardless of your personal feelings.
Regent, the northern provinces are already in open revolt. We cannot ignore their pleas indefinitely.
They believe in a strange god and do suspicious things.
The child just looked hungry. Isn't there something just as important as protecting the city of God?
Mother, sometimes mercy can be more dangerous than a blade.
Who would say you're not a soldier? But still, losing mercy is like losing God's teachings.
Cloaked in folds of midnight waters, side by side, we sons and daughters, we set forth for no king's orders, but we'll sail together. Hold fast, tides are turning, flames roar, fires are burning, we'll all be returning if we sail together.
Why do you look so dazed? What happened out there on the plains?
You heard it too, right? That whistling sound?
Of course I did. It came out of nowhere.
Sent shivers down my spine.
Sounds even creepier echoing across a wide open field like that. Don't freak out. But I was right where that sound came from. What? You were that close? What was it?
It wasn't the wind. It was a weapon.
They say their god created Celebos. They are crazy people.
What are you talking about?
Celebos was originally an ice planet. The internal ocean erupted into space, creating an air ecosystem.
This is the history we learned from a young age.
Captain, they say they can't go to school.
How much is one apple today?
One small bowl.
He is working at the workshop ahead, sir.
Are you Aaron?
We did not blindly believe in that God from the beginning.
But we were on the run, cold, hot, and hungry. They feared they were being deceived by the devil and ended up performing a ritual worshiping the city of the former god. Then, those who incited this escape mercilessly attacked their own kind.
They cursed the dead without apology or mercy. That is how the brainwashing began. What the hell are these creepy clowns doing?
Monster! Run! They are coming! Move! Clear!
Secure the stairs! Watch and wait! shields! Watch the tower! They're everywhere!
Honored. You're safe, thank goodness.
Great God King, Demiurge, royal guardian beast that follows only the God King. Hail the Griffin! Great God King, Demiurge,
Long live Florin Castle Village!
Look at all these beautiful colors. Yes, the market is lively tonight.
Your Majesty, I have something to report.
Go ahead, Security Captain. Thank you, Your Majesty.
You must obtain as much information as possible about the sacred beast, the Griffin.
The nomads of the grassland across the river. After they arrived, ominous things kept happening.
The situation is that we don't know when their violence will be directed toward this place. The hearts of the people are wavering. We must subjugate them. I regret that I cannot do so. The Florian royal family must follow the teachings of the radiant morning star. To broadly benefit humanity, educate humankind, protect humankind.
God King, but their threat is real and too close.
If they look threatening, must I kill them all? Sometimes everyone can look that way. The castle walls are so sturdy, and the food supplies are abundant. Let us take it easy.
You, the man I saw on the prairie?
Who are you? How did you get into Florin Castle?
Don't be shocked. We've been trading in the Florin market since long ago.
Then why do you walk around in disguise?
Your people despise us.
Go. The Emperor awaits.
Father, ruler of the 6 heavens, unto you be all glory.
My beloved daughter, Sarah, radiant among the children of gods.
It is said that the campaign against the rebel Celebos has yielded poor results.
The Akans I have observed are base and ignoble. That makes them easy to bend to our will.
The Akans, hailed as the greatest strategists of the solar system, and yet you call them base.
An amusing claim. Let me hear more of what you mean.
Material beings are ignorant, forever chasing endless desires of the flesh. In their folly, they pursue mirages of longing, never realizing that they are losing the inner light.
My beloved daughter, the inner light does not extinguish.
Yet if it can be veiled eternally by material desire, is it not as though extinguished?
Cast those protected by Dangun into 2 forms of ignorance, and they will be undone.
And what do you believe those 2 forms to be?
The principle of creation, and the gnosis of the inner light. If we cloak these 2 truths in lies sweeter than truth itself, they will walk willingly into Father's eternal labyrinth of damnation.
I grant you authority over Celebos, over its skies and lands.
To the kiln, hurry! Clear the path.
So good. I tell you, the harvest will be bountiful this season.
If the ovens hold up, this heat is relentless today.
Master. This place is the very heart of royal power. Without salt, neither the army nor the city can function.
Indeed. Even if gold is piled high, if the salt runs out first,
The king's army will lose its strength.
These days, the movements of the steppe nomads seem suspicious, yet His Majesty remains serene, and that troubles me greatly.
after decades of working in this salt furnace, I've lost all sense for politics. But you, my boy, don't try to see too far ahead.
Master? What do you mean?
The future is beyond anyone's grasp. If you fall into delusion, you'll tire before the enemy. And in the end, be devoured by the shadow you yourself created.
I truly believe this calls for a celebration.
To enduring friendships. May they last forever.
The nomads across the river, something feels suspicious. Is there another problem?
They slipped into Florin Castle's market, disguised, selling goods.
That's a frightening thought.
They don't have the skill to make salt or forge iron.
Ah, that makes sense, but so... to survive, they'd have to sneak into our market.
Still, that makes them spies all the same. Shall we scout their tribe ourselves?
Sounds fun.
All right.
This is really something else.
What is it? This city is truly up the Carvel. I agree.
Beloved archons of the Empire, the rebels continue to expand their influence.
And yet, the whereabouts of Dawnstar remain unknown.
The Emperor is deeply concerned. This will be done my way.
Where is this place? The smell of the wind has changed. Fuck! We're screwed!
It's like this storm will drag on for days.
So, you're the one who offered 2 sacks of salt as a bribe, just to speak with me alone?
I have always dealt in hidden paths, Commander. That is the trade I know.
A man who even peddles his own wretched life as merchandise. Because that is where the true profit lies.
On my way to Florin Castle, I saw something worth selling, Commander. When the nomads of the steppe offered their rites, creatures from the underworld rose up. Is that truly what you saw?
Indeed, Commander. Why would I lie about such peril?
I came to trade at the risk of my life, but not to throw it away. And one more thing. It looked like a delicate machine. Break it, and it would surely fail to work.
Will you testify before the Florin Council and guide us to that place? I'll return your salt, twice the amount. I came here wagering my life. 2 sacks of salt I can earn again in trade.
Then name your terms. Speak, Eshtag, whatever you desire.
Will the carriage be safe? Are we going to die like this?
Don't be shocked. Follow me.
Wait.
Hurry.
return to Florin Castle. The plains are dangerous now.
Wait a moment. Why did you save us? How did you save us?
God led me to that. Actually, I knew from the beginning you were seeking us. We can sense even what happens far across the plains. I knew you were wandering, but I left you be.
Yet spying on our people is dangerous.
If you truly wish to know our people, do not spy. I will guide you myself.
If the gods were to vanish from this land, would not all power, in the end, fall into the hands of mortal heroes?
You insolent wretch!
Do you truly expect to leave this place alive after speaking such words?
To take the life of one lowly soul such as mine and erase today's exchange? That too is your choice, Commander. But if I have brought a wares that could make you the hero of this age of chaos and place all power into your hands, would you purchase it?
Impossible in this plane. So many people survive here?
Yes. It doesn't make sense at all.
But the Creator has chosen us,
Us.
and He sustains us, so that we may flourish and multiply.
Chosen?
The Creator is raising us to be the people who will rule the celestial land of Kanya.
Here on the plains, the Floran army cannot find us. And even if they do, we know before they arrive.
Oh no, no! This can't be happening! They're destroying everything!
Your Majesty, a spy infiltrated the castle just now, and we have executed him.
That is unusual. Was capture not possible?
He was caught gathering intel in the marketplace, fled into the forest, struck by a crossbow, but fell off a cliff.
Captain, you killed a man in the castle and call that a report? And no body to show?
Stop!
The marketplace is always a noisy place. Captain, devise countermeasures to capture spies alive. It strengthens the castle's defense. Yes, Your Majesty.
If that massive crowd attacks Florin Castle, wouldn't it be a disaster?
No. They've lived peacefully until now, haven't they?
Right, let's stay quiet for now. Reporting to the castle might actually be more dangerous.
Why are we running? I don't know, just run.
Oh no. I forgot. I have to bake the dough I already prepared.
I'm sorry, I really have to go now.
The ideals of the Dingirs are lofty, noble, and worthy of praise. But for humans, they are far too harsh. To abandon immediate desires and pleasures, and reach the inner light through painful discipline.
Do you truly believe that such a thing is possible for humankind?
A world without gods or demons, the key needed for the coming age of humankind? You hold it? You would sell it? The price?
Fill the sack of salt I have brought with gold, and that will suffice.
The goods are excellent today.
The guards seem uneasy today, don't they? If you run into trouble, come to my house. How much is this?
Over here. Look, the camouflage is insufficient.
Indeed.
Sir, the device is vast and precise. It is clearly not hastily made.
Surely, it was a contrivance with no rightful place upon these plains. Those of suspicious bearing amidst the soldiers were pursued by our covert band. They were searched with diligence, proof secured, and thus taken captive.
Upon questioning, most proved to be nomads from beyond the river, bound in scattered cells. Yet one chief among them foresaw and vanished into hiding.
Ransack the city within, and bring forth that man.
Excuse me, sir.
Sir, your goods are all prepared. Let us go quickly together.
Sir Soldier, this client is engaged in an important transaction. Are you busy with pressing duties?
My apologies.
You promised. If it got dangerous, you'd come to my place.
Thank you. Had it not been for you, I would have been taken with them.
For tonight, do not return to the camp. It is safer to hide here.
I would not wish for you to be in danger as well.
I stepped into danger already. Just as you did.
Yeah.
When you saved us.
Are you afraid?
Among those taken today were faces I have known since childhood.
That god you serve, if he comes to rule all of Kanya, will Florin be taken as well?
I do not know.
It is said to be the will of the god.
Then my family? The people in the lower city, will they be spared? Ugh, you don't know. I don't care for grand truths. I only wonder whether I can open my door tomorrow morning, whether my family will survive the night.
You love me, don't you? My love. My heart.
And mine with yours.
It is treason. A spy seeking your Majesty's assassination made several proposals, and Erdemon accepted them.
A wraith moving in the shadows.
I'll go get us some breakfast.
The nomads' infiltration into the city was broader than expected.
I was careless, and I see now how heavy the burden must have been on the captain of the guard. Without your Majesty's insight, this truth would still be buried in darkness. I merely sought to be your Majesty's eyes and ears. And now most of the spies have been eliminated.
Easy now, no need for such formality here. Let us keep this a military council. Speak freely.
If we have taken all the information, release every captured spy.
But your Majesty...
Instead, according to recent intelligence, there is a gate in the land of Kanya that sends monsters into our world. We will strike it by surprise and destroy it.
Why the surprise?
I see. If such a place exists, then it must be destroyed.
It seems the captain of the guard was unaware.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I was not aware.
You were busy enough defending the city.
The question is the chance of success. Can we destroy the device without knowing their defenses? Is our information not too limited?
They constantly move their settlements, and we have never observed them directly.
With an elite mobile force, destroying the device alone is achievable. Nomads cannot sustain a population exceeding 50,000. That would limit their mobilized forces to at most 10,000. The number able to respond to a surprise attack would be far smaller.
This is what you have long wished for. Will you take it? I will grant you 30,000 troops.
Yes, Your Majesty. I will serve with absolute loyalty.
By the mercy and grace of the God King, you are released without punishment. All property seized within Florence Citadel will be returned to you. Return to your homes. Do not engage in espionage again.
If we cut off all contact with our agents, the enemy will only tighten their guard.
By sending them back, we buy a few days of confusion and false calm. In that narrow window, we strike only the gates of hell.
Yes, Your Majesty!
Fill up your canteen with water.
From this moment on, until the Floran army returns from its mission, no one enters or leaves this city.
Stop this, please! Do not go to war! It will bring
Elisha, what's wrong with you? Sit down. Just sit.
We have to stop the army. No one will believe me if I go alone. Come with me. No, this is a war of the gods. We're not meant to step into it. Is that really why?
What are you talking about?
You're a traitor to your own people, selling them out for filthy desire.
Let me in, please. It's urgent.
Halt!
You shall not
You may not
pass.
pass this!
But you don't understand.
Why is it so noisy here?
Your Majesty, the nomads have built and are living in a city far larger than our own.
What is your name?
This low one is called Elisha.
Very well, Elisha. How did you come to know this?
Then why did you not report this at once?
I have committed a crime worthy of death, Your Majesty. I never imagined such a thing could happen.
I am grateful that you have spoken, even now.
Prepare the divine griffin.
Without an escort, Your Majesty? You intend to go in person?
Even a mere standoff would be dangerous at this point.
We must turn the army back before that happens. And the scouts who are tailing the released prisoners, no word from them either, correct?
Yes, Your Majesty.
The scouts have not returned either.
If Elisha's intelligence is accurate, then following them will never lead us to them.
We'll halt here and make camp for the night! At this rate, we reach the target by tomorrow evening.
The God King has fallen!
But what do you mean by that? We must return to the capital at once.
No. We press the attack.
If the capital is ambushed by monsters while the God King is absent, Florin is finished. That is the great danger.
If we turn back now, all we bring with us is panic and fear. That must be avoided.
At first light tomorrow, we move out as planned. Let the soldiers rest.
The heavens have turned the board.
Pack up, we move at dawn! Form ranks, soldiers! Fall in, men! The sun is up! To the banners! Forward! Hold position! Hold position! Hold position! Up Europe! Deploy scout squads to each of the 2 ridge lines. The scout deployment is complete. All clear.
Perfect! Destroy it!
Tear off the camouflage first. What the hell is that? Where's that coming from? Where's that coming from? Sir, we need your orders. Captain! Captain! Get a hold of yourself! I am here! We need your orders. Do not be drawn into the enemy's tempo. Establish immediate circular defensive positions with adjacent comrades.
Circular defensive positions! Everyone in! Don't scatter! Lock shield!
Rally up! Form a circle! Rally up! Form a circle! Form a circle! Rally up! Fall back! Back to back! Get back to top! Circular defensive positions now! Fall back! Back to back! Protect our allies! Lock shields!
Bring the circular formations together and merge to increase their size.
Shields up! Fall back! Maintain the line! Retreat! They formed a turtle! Full pursuit! Do not let them escape!
This is sacred ground.
I act by the Creator's command, to judge the sins of the land of Cania. Lay down your armor, return to your city, and repent for your rebellion against the Creator. We have made a grave mistake. I offer my apology. If we return having laid down our arms, we will have no place to return to. This will never happen again. We will recognize you as a formal ally and help your people prosper. If I can bring this army home intact, I can make this happen. Prove your faith in the Creator through submission. The Creator never granted you the right to wield iron. Return to your camp. A soldier who lays down his arms has nowhere left to go.
We will answer with steel.
We all die here! Forgive the incompetent commander!
So raise your swords and make your final choice. Will you die fighting or beg for life in cowardice? Perfect! All units, charge to the west!
Hold the line! Push them back!
General Erdemon and the Floran army fought to the very end and fell with honor.
Enter it into the records. We proceed to the next agenda. The God King is presumed dead, and the elite forces sent on the campaign.
The lockdown has shaken public order. This is our most urgent concern.
We will reorganize the defensive forces within 3 days. Until then, we proclaim a full seal of the city.
This is grave news!
What has happened?
The city has been surrounded by the nomads!
Your husband fought bravely.
Why the hell are those bastards surrounding the castle without attacking? Are they trying to starve us to death?
The Creator has turned his wrath upon us!
Get out of the way! You are disrupting trade! The Creator has turned his wrath upon us!
Florin Castle shall suffer the judgment of flames!
The Creator has turned his wrath upon us!
I told you they wouldn't notice.
You were right.
They can't accept that they're beings who don't know the future, so they'd rather invent an illusion than endure not noticing.
And that's exactly how we can make them break the Dawnstar's bars, blessing themselves.
As expected of one worthy of the title, God of Celebos.
Now that those who held dominion of the skies and the defenses are gone, shall we deploy the legions to annihilate them?
Even without our touch, the fire is already burning within.
Help me, it's falling!
To the gate, now!
Help! It's collapsing!
Help me, it's all coming down! Down! Run! Fall back! City is falling apart! Run! Get back! The wall is collapsing!
It's a surprise. Aren't I just amazing?
Marvelous, Sarah! Stunning destruction!
I know. Behold.
Shouldn't we help them? Fool! The Creator has already judged them.
Which means everything is ours for the taking.
Destroy them all! Leave nothing standing! By the authority of God, judge their sins! Move forward! Into the... For the Horde! Charge! Charge!
Sarah, the first woman fashioned by the radiant morning star. Having awakened as an elder Draugr, she has become terrifyingly cunning. Shall we truly leave her be?
Compared to my domain, the aerial ecosystem of Celebos is but a fragile membrane. But should such lesser life forms cross beyond it, they become a nuisance. As she is now. That is perfect.